Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight?
What's happening, family? It's your main man, TJ Chapman, here at the Cigar Box, man. Living the life, legacy, my main guy, Clif. He's meant a lot to a lot of us, man. And I met him in the industry, and ever since then, we bonded together. And one of the things that I remember the most funniest is when we pulled up the I Love Karaoke Tuesday, him and Eddie. They stole the show. Oh my God, that was so hilarious. And one of the important things that his life has taught us, or taught me personally, is that life is too short. You have to be able to live for the moment. Control the things that are controllable. And just smile through it all. Clif, I'm gonna miss you, my brother, here on earth, but I know you reigning in heaven, smiling upon the earth.
It's gonna make it hard to smile in the future, but through whatever you see, through all the rain and the pain, you gotta keep your sense of humor. You gotta be able to smile through all this.
What was some of the funniest moments that you remember Clif by?
I actually have a few, but the funniest moment I had for Clif was when I started my travel group. He came to our meetup, and after I did my presentation, he pulled me to the side in front of everybody and said, "Did you forget to hit the lotion this morning?" And he touched my elbow like, "Next time, don't miss out on that." Everybody fell out. It was the most exciting moment of the whole day, that I literally had no lotion on my elbows. And then when he saw me after that, he'll check my elbows like, "All right, you good to go." Funniest thing ever. I'll never forget.
My childhood years were spent burying my peers in the cemetery. Here's a message to the newborns waiting to breathe. If you believe, then you can achieve.
What was one of the things that he has taught you about life in general?
Honestly, to have fun. To just not take life so seriously and just go out and have fun. Just enjoy every moment. Every moment that we saw him, he was just living life. And that's how I learned to live mine.
Smile for me, yeah. Smile. Look at all Sam. You black. Smile.
Shine different means to be different. You know, no matter what room we're in, we're illuminated. We're a presence, we're an energy. And Clif embodied that. Clif embodied that, being a presence, being an energy. And it was just contagious.
For me, the biggest thing I've learned from him, in a sense, is smiling, the importance of smiling. That kind of lifts up people, and he's always had a smile on his face, no matter what. And that's one of the things that I've always taken from him.
You know, Clif was, he was staunch in his faith, and he invested in people. He wanted to make sure everybody had a good time. He wanted to make sure everybody was smiling and felt great. And people that know me know I'm a little short on my patience sometimes. And I think that's what I'm gonna try to hold on to in Clif's memory is be more patient, be more present, take more time to just enjoy myself and laugh more and live more.
One thing I can say about Clif, once he decided you was his friend, he was a real friend. And the people who were affected, the people that he touched, has inspired me to, come more out of my shell and be a more positive impact to people around me, to just show up for people and be there for people. Because that's what he did and that's what he was. And that's how he lived.
I moved to Orlando back in 2015. The first person I met was Clif. And I met Clif on the basketball court. We have been playing basketball like a couple of weeks. And I hear this guy talking about what was happening in the city. And he seemed to know what he was talking about. And I go back and I started talking to him. And indeed, he knew what he was talking about. Clif brought joy to so many people's lives and he was always in front of a crowd, which a lot of us actually, it's a challenge for us to do. But it was something that he enjoyed doing, and he did it very well. So that was such a huge positive for me with Clif. And that's how people knew him, and that's how people received him. Just the joy that he brought to us in the city. Clifton Johnson.
Man, Clif had so many funny moments, man. But I just remember one time, man, I'm gonna tell you, we went to Savannah for a quick trip, and you know, we was just hanging out or whatever, but there was nobody there. So we was ready to leave. And we like, man, let's go home. We left for like 5 minutes, left Clif in there by himself. We went back in, this boy done started a whole party. Got the whole party swag surfing. That's just a testament to who he was. So what Clif taught me was even on your worst day, have joy. Be thankful for what you have, for who you are, and spread joy to others. And that's something that Clif always did, no matter what. He was gonna bring joy to the room. From the moment he walked in to after he left, and that still is resounding with all of us. So one time for my boy Clif, we love you, we gonna miss you. Love you, Clif. Salute, salute, Clif. There it is.
We the best music. DJ Khaled. You keep taking me higher and higher. Yeah. Don't you know that the devil is a liar? I know they'd rather see me down, put my soul in the fire. But we keep going higher, higher. My granny